What's up, guys? How you doing there? So it's gonna be a very quick video. Just get back home, and I have a message for you. So it seems like the guys, we're going to give up on Portugal. I just met a guy. He's my friend, and I don't know like what is going on in this country. I really believe that a lot of countries have the same problem because I'm a guy who was born, and raised in Russia as well as my friend. So we're both, moved from Russia to the USA to find a better life. And he said that it was much more easier to find a woman back in, like 2000, I don't know, like 15 or whatever, just like a couple of years ago or like 5, 10 years ago, it was much more easier. Probably because we were like in our 20s, we were young and probably a little bit naive. We didn't know about women too much. But right now, just because we're trying to find somebody to be with, even I just keep saying that, like, bro, just don't care about, just keep, chasing your dream and your mission instead of women, and you'll find that one. He just doesn't believe me, and I probably know why. And let me give you an example. So, can you just imagine that you haven't seen a girl for, let's say, 5 months, a year, a couple of years, or even 5 years straight, right? So you haven't touched a woman's body for a very long time. There is no girl who gives you any attention. There is no girl who are interested in you. And of course, you keep doing something like this. In the beginning, you just didn't hear about it, but then after a couple of months, even a year, right, you start feeling like, okay, probably there is a problem in me. So I need to get status, I need to get money, I need to get something to show that, okay, I'm ready for this. And let's say you finally got a woman, right? There is a girl that started showing some interest in you probably start dating. So you start having sex, you have, very wonderful weekends spending with her, doing some stupid things. And of course, you're slowly becoming very needy and very addicted to her. And the funny part is that this is your biology, right? This is your human brain that keep telling you, I really like this girl. But it's not about love. I don't believe in love anymore. It's not because, somebody just broke my heart, but just because this is the chemistry in our minds. Because your dopamine, your cortisol, your endorphins just increasing as never before, just because you haven't seen, any girl for a very long time. And the first woman that starts showing you some attention probably win your heart. And of course, this is why you're becoming very needy and very naive. Because if she is the only person, the only woman that you see on a regular basis, brother, you're in trouble. I'm telling you. I know a lot of nice and kind and very polite guys, even Russians, even Americans, doesn't matter. But even with like locals guys that I just hang out with, that I work with, I see how cool they are, how polite they are, how kind they are. And even they have some problems with women and datings. So the reason why a lot of men are giving up just because the world doesn't care about you. Nobody cares about your feelings. Nobody cares about what you think. Nobody cares about how much money you make and how difficult it is. Because this is the brutal reality that you need to realize. And the sooner you understand it, the easier your life will become. It's not like it's gonna be like very easy since you just got it. But I would say that at least you know this information and at least you're ready to fight against the matrix, against, I don't know, like the government, the propaganda, you could call it whatever you want to call it. And I believe every man has to have the main mission, something like a purpose that leads him to the brighter future. And the problem with our generation is very stupid and funny because even we have the access to the internet, we have our phones and social media. So it seems like it's very easy to find a new friend or even a girlfriend, but at the same time, we became very lonely. So if you don't have any friends, if you don't have any girls that you see, every week, every weekend, there are so many people like you. And I also this kind of guy. And even I do like to go to the parties and meet some people because I'm kind of introvert, if you will, right? I just prefer sitting in my place, working, making money, and just go out some on the nature, hiking or go to the gym. I feel right with this. But just because I feel like, okay, I need to start building some very deep, very close relationship. I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about, with the guys because I need a male friend, just a friend like from the childhood. Because, I believe in Russia, I had a lot of male friends, and right now it's really difficult to find this kind of guy. And anyway, this is why I started going out. because I find a solution. There was a private event in Hollywood. The house was very expensive. There are a lot of arts, a lot of, very high quality, let's say like this, high value guys and even women. So you can just talk to people, have some contacts and make some business, in the future. And so the funny part is that I met a lot of Ukrainian and Russian chicks on this private event, like different ages. Most of them were beautiful, but it really seems like they don't care about you, about the world around. They just focus on something different. There was a girl who just she eats a snack or something, and I tried to, get a conversation with her, but she just not interested in me. Even I started, doing some stupid shit and asking her like some emotional questions. So this is how you can talk to a woman and never ask her like very logical questions, but instead asking something different to make an emotional, reaction. And she just doesn't care. Phone in her phone, chatting with her friend, not interesting. And another guy is show up, he's a photographer there, and he also asked her something about how was her evening, how was the party, if she likes this or not, and she's like, "Oh yeah, the party was alright," and she doesn't even try to ask anything new, like she's not interested. And the thing is that guy, the photographer, he was like, "Okay, let me just probably get more information about her. Let me ask her a little bit more questions about how was the event. Maybe I can get her reaction or information and her phone number. So, keep in touch and go on the date or something." And I was feeling like, okay, if she doesn't care, why would I need to care? And that's why I just left. I was like, okay, have a good evening. Bye. Probably she was disappointed with this stuff. But after this, I just go, to the different girl and start talking to her. And this is the funny part because most guys are way too focused on one specific girl who just doesn't care about them. This is very sad because again, most girls have much more options that you have, right? They just keep spinning the plates, this theory. So the place is a guy. So they just keep spinning the guys, even if they don't date with them, if even they don't have sex and relationship with them. But in case something happened, they have the backup plan. Like, okay, this fuck boy just disappeared for a couple of weeks. I don't know what is going on. I feel attracted to him, but he just doesn't care about me. So I need to find that guy so he will save my evening. This is how it works. And this is why I'm making this video and all of this stuff, on the content on YouTube, because I don't want to be this kind of man. I don't want to be this kind of, friend, just a friend without like any options that a random girl could call in case something wrong in her relationship. Never be this kind of guy. You don't want to be this kind of man, right? And anyway, this is why I keep, going to the parties. I keep going to some events so I can meet more women, more people, and just keep talking to them. And this is very interesting because I already been to a couple of different events in this month, and I've lost, let's say, probably five contacts of different women just because I was very too stupid, just because I was too rude, just because I was unfriendly, or there are a lot of reasons, but I don't care about it because you don't have to think about why she will reject you. Don't even think about it. You don't care about it, right? Just do your thing. Just keep doing something. Just start action. Go to her, start talking, and let's see how it goes. And even I was rejected again. I lost like five contacts or something. I just don't care about it because at least I got some experience. The only part that there is a limited numbers of Russian, chicks and Ukrainian chicks in this city, and this is very funny because every time when I go somewhere, I just meet some people that I seen in the past. Yeah, this is how it works in the Russian community. But I'm not trying to be a lover or dating with them or anything like this. No, I just want to get some experience. And I believe every man, if you're looking for a relationship, of course, I mean, if you just care about it, you need to go out. You need to go to the events. I mean, in my case, this is the business event. It was, right? And if you want to do something, to meet people, to start building relationship, you just need to go out. It's really hard to do everything offline. I'm sorry, online. If you have a phone, if you have your dating apps, Tinder, Instagram, even you have, very high quality Instagram account, the pictures with the guys, I don't know, the cars, maybe the status, something that shows the status that you have. Even with this case, it's real difficult to find a woman. because she never knows how you speak. She doesn't hear your voice, right? She doesn't even know how you look like, because there is a difference between, the real person and the person on the internet. But anyway, guys, it was my message today. Our community is growing, and this is very amazing. If you like this video, put a thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Всем пока.